Do you ever wonder about the nature of this universe? I mean, it's so big. You know, the other night I was getting out of the car here in Santa Barbara, and we're up in the mountains, and there's not much light, and the expanse of the sky, the Milky Way, and the bazillions of stars was so much that just getting out of the car, I was stilled for a moment of just like, wow, that's incredible. And I was reading that lecture by Swami Vivekananda on freedom, for some of the talks that we've been giving lately. And he mentioned in there that this entire universe that we see, this universe of the senses, because it's the universe that we experience, this infinite, seemingly huge universe, is still just a small subset. It's only the subset of the universe that we could absorb through 5 senses. Imagine if we had 35 senses. How much bigger would the universe be? How much more could we see and know out there? If we had 100 senses, what would it become? But as it is, we absorb this universe through 5 very limited senses. And then we try and reconstruct the oneness or the wholeness of it in mind. But the mind has its own rules, its own laws that govern it, that prevent us from being able to see the one without a second through the senses, through the body. You know, we sit there and we contemplate this, but when we contemplate, the mind, first of all, had to take this unity and break it into 5 pieces in order to absorb it into itself. And then once it got those 5 pieces absorbed into itself, then it had to reconstruct the singularity based on relational ideas of what it knew about these 5 disparate pieces of information coming in through the body's senses. And so it constructs this small universe, a universe of space, time, and causation, which the mind uses for it. These are not things that we can verify in this external, quote, world. Time, space, and causation are of the mind. The mind needs those 3 components in order to conceive of something. It needs that subject, it needs that object, and then it needs a relationship between the two. And it absorbs that information into itself, and then it takes those relationships and strings it to all the other things, the disparate pieces that it has arranged in mind. But it's only a very tiny piece of the entire whole. And it's the piece that Swamiji says within which we can only experience bondage because of causation. Because of time, space, and causation, and the limited nature of everything that we experience, we can't be free here, because everything is dependent upon a cause, and those causes have their effects that have to carry out their goal, their end. And so we're bound. But we live in a free universe, but the free universe is transcendent. What does that mean? It's beyond our mind. It's beyond our senses. But the sages say that we can, in fact, know that universe, that within us, the silence of the mind, the interior infinity of space, of emptiness, can give us a clue to this absolute, unchanging, immutable aspect of God, the divinity. Eckhart Tolle says, pay as much attention to the space between words, the silence between words, as you do to the words themselves, for God can be seen or found there. And then to pay as much attention to the space between objects as you do to the objects. Because this space, this seemingly empty space, is what allows objects, what contains the disparate pieces. The silence, this beautiful, holy silence that is the background of everything, the background of your mind. That's the silence that allows for words, for singing, for thinking. Beauties of all kind come because of space and silence. It's that unmanifest letting itself be known. Letting itself be known through silence and emptiness.